We are asking the Nigerian state today that what then is the case of this man. The whole 15 count charges of bordering on terrorism was quashed by the then court of Abuja. And up to today, that same individual is still illegally detained in detention. How many of you actually remembered 2021 when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya? There was bounty placed on him, which is about 100 million naira or thereabout. At the end of the day, he was renditioned back to Nigeria without any further court proceeding in Kenya that would determine if he was a terrorist or not. This man came to Nigeria, and then Buhari was still the president. And I remember repeated people, uncles, governors, friends, House of Senate, presidents called Buhari to release Onyenduma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what this man said will shock you. He said he would not get himself involved with the court proceedings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we kept quiet, thinking he was a neutral person to the trying of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At the end of the court proceeding, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defeated the Nigerian government, the Nigerian state in their own court. An order of stay of execution was given by the Attorney General of Federation then, which is Abubakar Malami, not to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be freed. And that stay of execution was granted. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since 2021, remains in DSS detention up to today. And we have called the Nigerian state to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu loose. Up to today, they have not honored that invitation. On his will, they have not honored that invitation. We are asking the Nigerian state today that what then is the case of this man. The whole 15 count charges of bordering on terrorism was quashed by the then court of Abuja. And up to today, that same individual is still illegally detained in detention for doing nothing, for fighting for his people. And you expect people like us to stay where we are and drink Fanta, drink beer, drink tea, be happy with our family? No, we can't. The insecurity happening in our nose, under our nose, in the South-east today is orchestrated by the Nigerian government. It's been enforced by the Nigerian government to sabotage the Biafrans. I do not care what anybody says. I do not care what anybody believes in. But what I am saying tonight is that as from tomorrow, the delegitimization of the Nigerian terrorist army anchoring in Biafran land will start. I do not care what anybody do this time around. I am ready to go so that our people can be free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Mazi Simon Ekpa was invited from the Finnish authority. How many of us are you going to take down? Now somebody is rising up again against you. And we are saying that enough is enough. Enough is enough. We will start the legitimization of the Nigerian state in our land come on the 1st of 2025. And I repeat, any arm-carrying personnel that is not from the South-east should better resign. Leave. Should better leave. Because it's going to be heavy. We do not care what comes after this. We don't care, because these same people are the kidnappers. These same people are the people extorting us. These same people are causing a lot of havoc in the Southeast. On the 26th of December, a sister of mine was kidnapped again. Somebody related to me, not directly sister. Military checkpoint, heavy checkpoint. She was kidnapped. They were taken to the forest. And we were asked to pay 20 million. We cannot be here. Say Agumi. Gumi will be a free man. No, it can't happen under our watch. We cannot be here. Sunday Igboho will be a free man. It can never happen. We cannot stay here where we are in Obodoyibo and then Sowore will be a free man. That will never happen under our watch. It can't happen. These are people who negotiate with terrorists. These are agitators. Sheikh Gumi, he knows where the terrorists are. He goes to negotiate with terrorists that are holding people that are meant to be buyed. Gumi will go there and negotiate and tell the federal government he's now the intermediary within terrorists and the government. And Nnamdi Kanu is in detention and you want us to sleep? No, it can't happen. Let me tell you, I am not doing this because I've seen a lot of write-ups. He's looking for social followers. I don't need your followership. I don't care. What I care is total freedom. We cannot travel to the Southeast today because of all this nonsense happening that the Nigerian government are doing in the Southeast. So Musa should know that the United States of Biafra is now a sovereign nation. So any soldier that is in our land today, we consider them as the enemy of Biafra and as a terrorist. And that is why we are asking you to remove your soldiers. Before Obido, that is why we are asking you to remove your soldiers. And we mean what we're saying. These same terrorist people, they will stab you at the back. They will be the first person to start shouting that you are the one stabbing them. Musa knows now that we know our rights. A self-defense is not a crime. And now they started shouting terrorism. Upon all the terrorists that they have shouted, now they refuse to come to Finland to prove that case. Have you ever seen Musa or any governors or what is it called, House of Senate or cabinet, this thief Tinubu or criminal Tinubu's cabinet in Finland saying, oh, we are coming here for the case of Simon Ekpa? Have you? Did you ever see them on the social media? What they come to social media to do is to, give fake news so that people's mind will be divided. Ekpa is in good hands. And I'm telling you people this. Stop asking me all this nonsense question. Nobody arrested Ekpa. Ekpa was restricted. Nobody arrested him. He was completely restricted. His rights can never be violated. Like the Nigerian people will waste somebody's life. He can't. I'm telling you the simple truth. And he will join us very soon. Very soon. If not this month. Very soon. You can see how Nigerians waste people's life. Just that I said this thing sometimes ago before the thing came up and blew up on the social media. Somebody stole chicken and egg. The Nigerian terrorist government jailed a court jailed this boy for 14 years. Wasted 14 years of this boy's life. Chicken. Just chicken and egg because of feeding. Can you imagine how terrible your country called Nigeria is? And somebody is here challenging me. I don't think you know who we are. I don't think you know how fanatical we are about Biafra. I don't think you know how fanatical we are about the freedom of our people. And if you become an impediment to this struggle, let me use the terms of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you'll be completely destroyed. Totally. I do not want to talk about what is happening, but I am telling you that the delegitimization of the Biafra, of the Nigerian state in our land will start tomorrow, which is on the 1st of January 2025. Believe.
Alright guys, what do you think about this whole thing? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in DSS custody for a long time now. But for months now, we haven't heard anything from him. And this silence surrounding his situation is deeply troubling. Lawyers reported that DSS officials are blocking all attempts to visit him, leaving many to question what is really going on and leaving the online judges to ask so many questions. Some people are saying that his prolonged detention feels deliberate, as though the Nigerian government is intentionally holding him for reasons beyond the law. If you think about it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was simply advocating for the freedom of his people. So for him to remain in detention with no clear justification is quite questionable. Meanwhile, Southeast governors have been making statements that raises even more questions. For example, I posted a video just a few days ago in regards to the speech made by Governor Soludo. In his speech, he stated that releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not end insecurity in the East. How does this narrative align with the reality on the ground? If he wanted him out, shouldn't he go straight to the point, stating and also demanding for his release? What do you guys think about this whole situation? This issue is quite alarming. Many believe this is part of a larger agenda to suppress voices advocating for freedom. Yet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains steadfast, rejecting offers that go against his principles and standing firm in his call for Biafra's freedom. It is really time for us to demand answers. Why is this man who seeks only the freedom of his people still in detention? What are the implications for justice and unity in Nigeria? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on this pressing issue in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so when we upload a video, you will be the first to be notified. It's your girl Susu here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.